face. I don't even know how to start, so I'm just gonna go. All
right.
Welcome to Breakface. This is Titty. I got
Boy.
my boy here. Real quick. We lost a good soul today. She touched the lives of everyone who knew her, and her presence in this world will be greatly missed. For those of you who knew her, and for those of you who didn't have the pleasure, we ask that you join us, please, in a moment of silence for Theresa Collins. You are gone, but you will never be forgotten. So. Awesome. Okay. Thank you. We love you, girl. We already miss you. And believe me, we are going to blaze one when I meet you on the other side. I'll meet you on the other side. Okay.
Well, nah, man, it has to be done.
It's for the record, it's April 21st. It's Friday. We probably won't be hearing this until Monday or something like that. So
right,
most of you that knew her will already know, but this is our little way of, saying thank you for blessing us with your presence and everything. So
yeah, for sure. Coming out of something so
I apologize, but I had to get that done.
for
it's real, man. It's real.
For coming out and doing that in public eye is pretty
yeah, that's real. That's real talk. It's real.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
So while Chris,
we're back.
You, while Titty pulls himself together, which I don't blame you one bit for. So it's okay. So
thank you.
Yeah, no problem. We'll do some sponsors. AFC, Alaska Fighting Championship. Unfortunately, Chris wasn't able to make the last one, which is
like the last two.
But that's okay. I'm telling you, the fights are getting better and better.
I'll be there next month, though.
It'll be there next month. Right. So yeah, come down and enjoy the fights with us. When's the next one? It's the second Wednesday of every month. So I'm not sure what day that is. I don't have the schedule with me. Anyway, they have a 10th. Is that
May 10th.
Yeah, they have a special guest coming, and it's already been announced on Alaska Fighting Championships website, and I can't remember who it is to save my life.
Son of a!
We've been drinking for like 4 hours.
I got it.
So this is what happens when a loved one's lost. Is you
just
you cope how you cope.
Massive amounts of boozahol.
So
boozahol. Oh, and there's the dogs. They want to be on the show too.
Oh, that's okay. They can. So Alaska Fighting
country.
Championship. Titty's going to look that up, and while he does, we're going to look at thinking Alaska. See, I can't even think now.
Lit.
Capo's lit. Totally lit.
Capo's
Alaska beard oil. Yeah, Adam. He's a rad dude. You guys need to check him out. We haven't seen him in forever. He's on hiatus. I think he's back on his property. He's out there, so he's naked, running around the woods, chucking at little bunnies.
That's
and
right.
Gutting them and eating them.
Starving himself for 4 days at a time, so he
Dude,
knows what it's like to be alive.
Do you want to be a real man like Adam? Use Capo's.
Fuck, I don't have the balls.
No, I don't have the
That
beard.
dude's legit.
I shaved it off, by the way. Yeah, he is legit. He went off in the woods and lived. He's like, I'm going to do nothing but live off the land. He doesn't sound like that.
He doesn't.
At all.
I can't remember episode 40, maybe?
I couldn't even tell you. So he goes out and lives off the land, this dude, and he, literally is eating what he's catching. And isn't it, in the winter or the fall?
I think it was over
It was, in the fall. So, he's like, I went, 4 or 5 days without eating. And this guy's jacked. So he, went down to, nothing.
Yeah, he lost some weight. But he was eating, rabbits?
Yeah.
There's no fat on
rabbits. He found a rabbit and ate that thing.
Caught it in a snare, I believe.
There's no cash in.
Yeah. And he was burning a ton of calories because he was, chopping wood and doing all that stuff, trying to just literally survive. But if you want to be a real man like Adam, you use Capo's Alaskan beard oil. Get that beard flowing. Nice. Sorry, Adam, I cut my beard.
God.
But
what have you done?
But I have not stopped using the oil. So,
I haven't either, and no apologies, Adam. I have never had a beard.
Yeah,
and I keep a goatee kind of trim for work. So,
you got a fresh Tony Stark going.
That's right.
I do use the
a fresh Tony Stark, just a tad bit shorter. Actually, you guys are probably the same height.
Probably.
Actors are small.
They're short.
They're every one of them, except for Andre the Giant. He was a giant. It's in his name though.
Well, it's like Eliza Schlesinger said. People they get to a certain height and features just start to
tip
a little
over.
bit. So yeah, of course, short people make more sense.
That's
You're gonna have this tall dude who's all Cro-Magnon looking and shit.
That's why our two guests are gonna be beautiful forever. Josh and Mal Sandoval. Sandabooboo. Unfortunately, like they were here. So Joshua came over last week and recorded with us, and it was a blast. It was awesome. And then something happened. Our equipment took a dump.
Things happen.
So I'll leave it at that.
By our equipment, I already owned up to that shit. It was my brain equipment. It fucking failed.
It's okay. It doesn't matter. We're really glad to have you back, man.
Oh, thanks.
And this time you brought someone good looking.
Yes, I brought the wife piece along. She said she wanted to come hang out, so I was like, yo, let's do it.
She's white. I always pictured you with an Asian girl. I don't know why.
I've never known what I've pictured myself with.
No,
I didn't think it was gonna be a white chick though, and the whitest of chicks.
Dude, she is white, dude.
Yeah.
She's from Wisconsin, bro.
She alabaster.
Yeah.
Well, when you guys first moved up here, I met you 2 years ago, a year ago. No,
I don't even know. It's been a minute.
Couple years.
It's been a minute.
Yeah,
it's been 2 years.
I believe, almost 2 years. You were like blonde.
I was.
And so it was like, I met Josh, and he talking like this, and he doing this thing with his hand, and he's like, oh, what's up, bro? And then I meet her, and she's like, hello.
No, she's not like that. She's like, oh, hello.
Oh, yeah. Hello.
Oh, how are you doing? I'm from Wisconsin.
Wait, you don't have an accent?
Oh, she has a hard accent when she gets excited.
Oh, really? Oh, let's get
Does it sound like that? Because that sounded...
No. I have like a hypersensitive ear to it, so it's like there's nothing I can do about it.
Awkwardly Minnesotan, if I might.
Excuse me if I don't know the difference.
You don't.
Hey, you want to go snowmobiling?
No, I'm from St. Louis.
Yeah.
St. Louis, Missouri.
See, and that's Missouri. That's Missouri. That's the Missouri.
St. Louis,
Who
Missouri.
else do we know from Missouri? Because was it Sandy Pants?
Sandy Pants? Yeah.
And we were doing the same thing. Missouri.
So
it's
Missouri.
I thought it was just him.
Gotta get your Missouri. Missouri.
Earlier. Content.
Yeah, Josh was just telling us about this like secret mission that he's not supposed to tell everybody about. I think it's about.
Was it for that ring he was gonna get? What's it name over here?
Yeah. Oh, what?
Oh shit.
No.
Sorry.
No, we not. Josh didn't.
Her headphones are glitched out. She's fine.
It's okay.
Can't hear anything.
That's all right.
I'm not in uniform, and none of my professional identity has been recorded.
No, he didn't. Before the show though, he was like, dude, I got stuff going on in my life I can't tell anybody about, and that's where it stops.
It was laugh.
Not that I'm like a cool guy or anything like that. It's more so just the basic fact that like I legally can't say anything.
No.
I'm definitely not the cool guys where it's like I can't talk about what I do or I'd have to kill you.
Oh, it's okay.
It's like, bro, I'd go to jail.
Yeah, but but for people that don't know, Josh is in the military. Thank you for your service, sir.
Oh my god!
So rude.
Don't do that.
So rude.
Don't do that.
I think it's rude for civilians to salute military, isn't it?
Are you kidding me?
I mean,
especially when they do it like this.
So rude. It's not rude. It's just like it's like one of those things where you're like, bro,
you do left hand. That's disrespectful as shit.
It's one of those things where it's like, bro, chill, bro. Like it's okay.
You know
like,
what?
If you knew how much, like literally, in every service member will tell you this. If you knew how much sitting around on Facebook.
Oh, I know.
Yeah. Like you would be like, what are my tax dollars doing, bro?
I don't know.
Hey, that's a good question. What are my tax dollars doing, bro? Just kidding.
I'm ready.
What is that shit?
Readiness.
Jordan Goforth. He's on that damn thing all day.
Yeah.
He's got the best job in the world. I know he's just sitting in an office somewhere with his feet on the table,
scratching
his balls.
Chilling.
Check out our sister page,
Desensitized Americans. Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's a plug shout out for you. Yeah. No, but saluting doesn't mean a damn thing. People do it all the time.
You know who I always salute? And it's almost like a subconscious reaction.
It's the vet guy in front of Walmart.
Yep.
Yeah.
Fred Meyer.
No, Fred Meyer. Fred Meyer.
Yeah, he will sit there and he'll look at you and he'll point at you, boom, and then be like,
like every once in a while I'll go to Fred Meyer in my uniform though, and it's like, of course he doesn't know who I am, but you think after a while he'd recognize my vehicle. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That dude sees how many vehicles a day?
You're probably
old.
right.
He's old.
But like I'm in my uniform and that dude like looks and he goes for the like normal point and salute, and then he gets so excited because oh yeah, yeah.
Maybe he does recognize you, and that's why he does it.
I saw it.
So you know who are they with? Is it
Wounded Warriors or POWMIA?
It's something veterans or whatever.
Yeah.
Anyways,
I honestly don't
think it's
know.
veterans.
I heard that's like one of the worst organizations to give to. Is
Really?
what I was told. I don't know if that's the truth or not.
so animated. And he
I give
loves
him money.
everybody.
Right.
I give him money. I see
me
an
too.
American flag and I just start crapping money at my ass.
You're just
I'm just like, oh, America.
Take my mariner.
America.
Honestly, I do know what you're talking about. He doesn't recognize your vehicle when you drive by him all the time. I drive an orange fucking
Right.
Ram
That-
1500.
you know what I'm
the
saying?
only
That
one in
shit,
Alaska.
like-
It's like
Just
7 of
about.
those.
Right.
Yeah, it's 7. Yeah. So yeah, I get it.
Yeah, it's like after a while, like I go to this grocery store a lot. Like, bro, pay attention.
When he goes shopping, he buys one thing at a time. He's like,
Be
I need some hamburger.
aware
He
of
leaves.
your surroundings.
You're like,
I
I'm
need
the
some
only
buns.
5'3"
Leaves.
dark dude in this truck in this uniform that you see coming by. You salute.
I salute him back, but every once in a while, I'm just like, come on, son.
You just reach out the window.
I was about to say
good game.
one time you should just stop and then get out of the vehicle and give him money,
And just black up.
or just grab a
Excuse me,
handful of money.
Just back up traffic. Super
You're just
hard.
yeah. Everybody's they're not gonna honk.
You're right.
There's a veteran and then a military service.
No,
dude.
you'd be amazed. They'd be like, get the fuck out of the way, man.
Not in Alaska.
My
You
tax
think so?
dollars aren't paying for you to block traffic, motherfucker.
I take it back. You're right. There's probably a bunch of. Yeah, for sure.
Because like in an environment such like this, like with cities where there's bases, stuff like that, like there is a general appreciation for the military, but there's also a certain amount of comfortability where it's like, motherfucker, I've seen that uniform a million times.
That's for sure. But I tell you what I've heard from a lot of service people that are up here, no other place is like Alaska when it comes to the support for their troops.
Oh yeah,
Isn't that
dude,
ridiculous?
these motherfuckers are down.
I know.
They are down for the cause,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
Like,
Like when I
I've-
first met you, I was like, meh, and then you're like, I'm in the military. I was like, what?
Oh, so we're not friends.
Are we
because-
best friends?
So we're only friends because I'm in the military.
No, we're only
bro.
friends because you taught me this move right here, and I use it all the time.
What is that move?
Check it up
is
on
that
YouTube.
the fierce?
I do that.
Fierce.
I do.
So it's one of those like social media things where it's like it's not funny at all, but then you do it once and you're just
And
like,
it's,
I
can't stop. Yeah, it's awesome.
Next time you see a buddy of yours, just literally just be like, man, I saw it. You're gonna think it's the funniest thing
Dude.
ever.
What am I saying? I'm retarded.
Saw it.
Excited.
It's like for people that smoke.
Excited?
It's like it
Dude.
started out for people that like smoke super super hard. And then they get like
The
super
marijuana.
blazed, and they just walk up to each other, and they're just like, "Man, what's up?" Like they can't even say "what's up." They're just like, "Saw."
Are they mind melding themselves?
Right. They're trying to use a Jedi mind trick,
Yeah.
but they're fucking their own head up. It's like, "Oh, Saw."
I do. So I work in an engineering firm.
Yeah.
And you got these new people from Britain
New dicks.
over there, and they're walking around. They talk like this and blah blah blah.
Cults, mate. We cults.
Yeah, it's a good bit.
That's
And-
how people from Britain talk.
Yeah, they dress all really nice and stuff like that.
Do your thing. Do your
And
thing.
anyways, I go up
Yes.
and I'm like, hey, what's up? Like that, and they're like, what the bloody hell is this guy doing?
I've been told that I'm a very infectious person. Like
You
the
are an
shit that I
infectious
do,
person.
literally,
Everybody, yeah.
literally my entire life. Like the shit that I do, just people become me, and I don't know why.
Yeah,
Sandabooboo. He's like herpes.
Sandabooboo.
He grows on you and never leaves.
And never leaves. Never leaves.
that's okay. If you were growing on me, I'd keep you there.
I'm
I'm pretty sure. I'd be like, I'd be instantly more popular, or popular, and I guess in general.
You'd be like that one zit you put moleskin around.
Yeah, you
Like,
just
no,
keep
dude.
it. You just
No,
keep it.
It's there.
You hang
And then
with
make
me.
a YouTube
It's
video
there.
later of like 47 years of getting all the
like
getting all the poos
like
out.
Dr. Pimple Popper. You ever see that crap?
Oh,
No,
yes.
what the fuck?
what?
Yes.
No.
Oh.
Yes. It's so
Oh.
pull it up. It's so satisfying.
Let me close the circle here real quick.
Yes.
A loop, if you will.
A loop?
We were talking about
Here we
Alaska
go.
Fighting Championship and their upcoming event. You're like,
Yeah.
oh, dude, there's a special guest.
I can't remember.
Phil Davis from
Phil Davis.
Bellator Light Heavyweight Championship.
There you go. Bam.
It's on the
Can
screen
I like
behind
come to
mine.
one of these fights with you guys? Is that cool? Is that
yeah.
kosher? Does that
We-
work? Like I know you guys got like
We got one left this year,
okay.
but there might be a couple open spots for you. I'm just
They got
saying.
hot wings.
I don't
Nope.
think so.
They don't got no hot wings.
They got pretzels and hot dogs and
They got cheese fries.
lasagna.
General Circus Fair.
Lasagna.
I don't
That's the most random.
I don't think they do.
That's the most random spread that I've ever heard.
You're thinking the VIP room. He's not actually.
yeah.
He's correct, actually.
I will
That
get in the
happens.
VIP room. I will cake on somebody so hard to get in the VIP room.
You don't have to. I think you just sit at our table. You get VIP.
I'm like,
think
hey
so.
yo, bitch,
So you think
let me get some lasagna.
that's another plug, man. Anybody that gets a table seat down on the floor, you get instant VIP passes.
Titty's dying.
I know that. You get instant VIP.
He's never
passes.
heard someone ask for lasagna so hood before.
Like,
I don't think that's.
I don't.
hood.
It's like lazy enthusiasm. Get some lasagna.
It goes back to. It sounds like you smoke a lot of pot. Is all it does.
That's just St. Louis, bro.
I don't think so.
What was
I
the?
met people from St. Louis before.
No,
They-
you haven't, bro.
Oh yeah, and they don't broad.
Your life is wrong.
And they don't drag everything out till I'm talking like this.
I'm just chilling, man. We've had a few drinks. I'm in a comfortable space.
Dude, I'm not in a comfortable space, bro.
You're not in a comfortable
I'm
space?
not in a comfortable
What's
space.
going on, man?
I don't even know, bro.
Whatever
I don't even know.
snowflake.
Hold up, this is your podcast. I'm asking you
I
questions.
was way more.
You
I
tell
don't,
me.
I don't
what-
know. This is probably like one of the most awkward days ever. I don't know what
Excuse
it is.
me. This is you guys' podcast.
Cousin.
You guys is.
You guys is that
You
Missouri
dude-
or where
you
are you from?
dudes.
Is that Missouri too?
Yes.
Missouri.
You guys is.
For sure.
I don't know. I don't
How
know.
many
Just,
guys are we? There's like you guys is that's
We're
plural
all
guys.
guys.
you
Like,
gotta.
there's like 8 of us in here.
Buys for the guys. That's what you say when you work out and you're sitting right next to
I
somebody
know. I
and you're
saw
doing
that. The tries
curls.
for the guys.
You just look at them and you go, buys for the guys.
You
They
don't-
get so uncomfortable.
No.
bro.
What is it? It's not curls for the girls. It's tries for the guys.
Right. So what you do when you say like curls for the girls, just say for the guys instead. And
Buys.
people get so uncomfortable.
Say buys.
No,
buys
just
for the
say
guys.
just say everything for the guys.
Everything for the guys.
Yeah, just do the whole
Thighs for the guys.
Exactly.
Calves for the guys.
Some like
You know those machines where you sit there like this and you get your
oh
cackle
yeah.
on?
Yeah.
Yeah. Freaking dude.
You ever done a
Right.
reverse crunch for the
So-
guys?
Yo, one time we were at the gym, right? It was me and Mal, and this old chick. You
I
know
need
how,
some more.
You
I'm
know how
dying
Eagle
here.
River
I'm dying
Alaska Club is, right?
What's that?
All the soccer moms go there and
Oh,
stuff
yeah.
like that with the
That's-
little
At
sports bras
3:15 p.m.
at 3:15 p.m.
Mhm. Wait.
I just dropped the kids off and picking them up from school.
Right.
Put
So
'em in
I'm
play,
on,
play.
not that there's anything wrong with soccer moms or anything like that, but
There's
you know
no,
who you
especially in the freaking yoga pants or the
Right.
stretchy pants.
are. But like, okay, so
Until-
I'm not here for you. I'm trying to get my workout in. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get swole, right?
Wow.
Trying to get swole.
Trying to get your
I'm trying to
jack
get
on.
I'm trying to get my life right. This chick literally puts a bench right in front of me. Not like she's like 3 feet away, and like she gets this cable. Her ass is like literally. I don't.
Here, I'm the ass.
Wait,
Are you dead eye
Yeah.
with her ass?
So
Yeah.
what are you?
You're the ass.
What are you doing?
Huh?
What are you doing?
I'm
Sitting in a
doing. I'm
machine.
doing that.
He's getting
I'm
swole.
Oh, you're doing
that.
a shoulder press?
Yeah, I'm doing a shoulder press.
And then she
And
puts a
she
bench
literally
right in front
puts
of
a
you.
bench right in
Her
front of
butt's
me,
here.
and then like
Wait. Are you witnessing this?
Yeah,
Oh
she
yeah,
was
I
there.
was literally standing right next to him.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And
Maybe she was
just-
for you.
Here's
She
the butt.
she literally like just puts her foot in the little clamp thing and she starts doing leg presses and she's like, and I'm literally just right here. I'm like,
The visual
and my wife is right next to
And
me
I
and
was
she's
standing
just like,
here.
I'm gonna kill this bitch.
right. And I literally put it. I did a total Kevin Hart moment. I just put the weights down. I was like, let's go. I can't do this. I can't. There's too much pressure.
That's too much.
pressure. I'm scared.
You should
I don't
have
know what
reached
to do.
out and just bam. No, you stop it.
Yeah, like teaching a dog not to pee in the
Yeah.
corner. No, stop it. No, stop it. No. And then how do you? She's probably
And
doing
then-
it for your benefit. She's like, look, girl, I'm gonna me and your husband. I'm telling you, what's so good. Mhm.
And then you rub her face in it,
That's what I like to hear.
or rub your face in it. One or the other. Not
As long as faces are being rubbed, man.
Yeah, that's all right. There's nothing wrong with that.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Wait, and she
Sometimes
knew
you gotta
that.
get weird,
See,
man.
but that's the difference. Like, so people like automatically assume that you guys are not a couple because of,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's-
See, I've heard
that's
that before.
totally correct.
I've heard that before.
Because you're
told you that.
short
No,
and
no,
of
no.
color. That's messed
Because
up.
with your wife's bun, she's like 2 feet taller than you. What?
So for all the listeners, my wife is like white as fuck, taller than me.
She's a ghost.
She speaks with very good English.
Yeah.
English.
And I am Mexican and black and
You ain't
short.
black. Get out
and-
there, get out there.
bro,
Get that
my
black
mom is African American. My mom's from Detroit, bro.
So what?
She
so
will-
was Eminem.
so are Chryslers.
So was Eminem.
They're not all black.
My mom grew up in the 8 Mile.
Bro.
So did Eminem. Come on.
That's what I'm saying.
White.
That's what I'm saying. White.
Who were all Eminem's friends? Black dude.
How do you know?
And
Huh?
your
How do you
mom.
know?
Because my mom grew up. So you know how he grew up on 8 Mile? My mom grew up on 10th Mile.
There ain't no 10th Mile.
That's the thing, bro.
No way.
That's the thing, bro.
No way.
That's the thing.
Nowhere's hurt.
Fact
Nobody,
check, bro.
nobody's ever seen the movie 10 Mile.
No one said there was a movie, bro.
I know, but what I'm saying is they would have made a movie about it if it existed.
Not necessarily.
I don't know about that.
I don't know if it was that hardcore.
My mom can't rap.
How many angry white dudes are in Detroit? On how many different miles?
None of
Yeah.
them.
How many white people live in Detroit?
Now,
4.
now,
Hipsters.
so
4.
it's crazy. It's crazy, and this is like
Eminem took the other 4.
I would say this is a good topic. I want to see what you guys think about this. Like
All right.
all of the ghetto shitty places that,
Mountain
especially like Southside St. Louis, not Mountain View yet because Alaska's behind like 5 years.
At 10.
Like,
Fairview?
About 10.
like for some reason, they're all becoming like hipster havens.
What?
You know what I'm saying?
What in the ghetto?
Yeah. Like
How the hell does that
everywhere
happen?
in the lower 48. Like I grew up on. No, go ahead.
I was gonna say it's because
It is, like,
they're like in
shameless.
industrial areas, and then you move out of the warehouse, and all the hipsters are like putting a coffee shop in there.
Oh my God,
Dude.
That's what it is.
But
The
you
show
know what?
Shameless. Have you guys seen that?
Gangsters
Yeah.
love coffee shops.
They have an episode on
Yeah.
this show.
Yo. I'll take a medium latte.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not even saying it.
Is that-
Yo. Well, give me a latte.
That's how gangsters
No,
sound.
I can't do it. I can't do it. I'm not gangster.
Yeah.
No, that's how the crackheads. See, I know how crackheads sound.
That's a crackhead sound.
I went to Philadelphia, the brotherly love place.
Did you have a Philly cheesesteak?
I did.
How was it?
Bomb as shit.
I've always wanted to have a Philly
Dude,
cheesesteak.
it's delicious. But I went there. Now I know why they call it brotherly love. We were the only white people there.
Mm-hmm.
We went walking around the malls and people are staring at us. The only other white people that we saw were crackheads on the street.
So by brotherly love, they meant like black people.
That's
not
what I'm
you.
thinking.
Okay.
But that's okay.
You should have
That's
held
okay,
hands.
man.
That
Give
really
black
would have
people-
fucked with them.
That's cool, man. Give black people a city, bro.
I got pedaled,
Like,
bro.
let's go.
This
Black
guy
people in
came
Give
the
up.
black people a city, bro.
This guy came up to me and opened up his coat and was like, "Hey man, you want to buy one of these watches? You want to buy this one?"
Did
And
you
I
get
was
one?
like, "Dude, I'm getting pedaled. This is badass."
No, get
So I snuck in there and we're on the side of the mall. I was like, "Yeah, man." He's like, "I got this and this," and they got the price tags. I don't know if it's real, but I bought this like gold bracelet for like $100. The price tag said $400. I don't think he.
Fuck it. You
printed
were
that
in
up.
Philly, bro.
I won. He
Good.
goes, "I got it from that shop right there." I was like, "Badass." Boom.
Done.
Yep.
Done.
Freshly stolen, just for you,
Out.
sir.
Yeah. Is
Just
that,
for you.
That's not illegal if I buy it, right? I don't know.
Not if you know.
What color was the alleged peddler?
I just told you we were the only white people there.
So it was you and the peddler.
Yeah, it was me and the
I
peddler.
missed that part.
No. We were the only
Making
white people like the band.
transactions.
So the band went there to play
Right.
and like do a little tour of Turkey or not Turkey.
So the peddler was a black man.
He was a black guy,
Damn.
but he was
That's
cool.
okay, man.
He was cool.
Damn.
He hooked it up.
Everybody's
He gave
got
me a deal.
profession.
He gave me a deal. I don't care.
I would have
I'd-
punched him in the gut and been like, "You're the worst flasher ever."
A white
Hell,
dude tried.
Where's your dick? What's all this gold shit?
What's this watch?
A white dude tried to sell me methamphetamines.
That's
one
typical.
time.
No.
That's typical.
That's typical white people
That's
stuff.
typical
man.
white people.
White
Wait,
people
yeah,
stuff.
meth is
white
white.
people. White people don't fuck with the. They don't fuck with like the chill shit. They're like, bro, I got this
go-
cocaine. I got this methamphetamine.
Methamphetamine. I'm like,
I'm gonna ruin your
oh,
life.
man. Yo, you keep doing that. You know what? You should go on Dr. Phil. I think you would blow up even bigger
I think
than a
I'd-
Catch Me Outside girl.
I think I'd fuck up
Catch me
Dr.
outside.
Phil.
Nah,
I
no.
would just ask him the same question that he asked me, but backwards.
You need to go to them with problems. That's the thing.
I don't got no problems.
No, but that's what I'm saying.
Make
Is
you
I
You
don't
go
think.
to
Chance
them
the
with
Rapper.
problems.
I don't
but
think
then
they did
you
either.
Don't do what
What
you
you
say
do.
you're going to do when you get on stage.
So
I think
Dr.
it's
Phil
a-
goes, "Okay, today we are going to have the Sandovals on. They're a mixed race couple, and they're having issues because blah 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 blah. Whatever. Just make some shit
Just
up.
ask
Get on
me-
the show.
Okay, so
Have him
ask
interview you
me, ask me a
first.
question as Dr. Phil.
All right. Do you really love your wife?"
Do you love my wife?
And then he'd go, "Yes." No, I
Oh,
don't.
I
know.
love all people
Cool.
Yes.
in their own
Cool.
way.
Yeah.
I would be the most boring episode of Dr.
No,
Phil
no, no,
ever.
no. You would.
Yes,
you,
I would, man.
Will you?
Right before you take your Viagra, do you have a ritual? Yeah, boom. Dr. Phil.
Boom. Dr. Phil wins.
Titty 1. Titty 1. Sandabooboo 0.
I don't know about Dr. Phil. I don't think that guy's legit. I'm just saying.
Wait, the doctor part or
Just Dr. No, I'm
Or
just
the Phil part.
Yeah.
But well, either or. It doesn't
You
matter.
know
The
that's
guy,
a
I don't think
filbert.
he's. I don't think he's
Like
legit.
He's a
I
liar.
think he's possibly legitimately a doctor because he went to college. But like
No.
Doctor of bullshit?
Yeah, that's what I'm
I'm
saying.
gonna
But
look
yeah.
it up. I'm gonna look it up.
yeah, but like
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
I definitely think that Catch Me Outside girl was like hella planted and shit like that.
That's what I'm saying. It's fake.
Yeah, bro.
It's like Jerry Springer for 2000s.
Like I
Right?
don't even
1990s were.
I don't even think she's like 14. I don't think she's 14.
She might be 14.
I don't think she's 14.
You don't think
she
so?
was
No.
13 when she was on the show.
Allegedly.
I don't
That's,
think-
that's my new favorite word.
I don't
allegedly.
think I don't think she's allegedly 14 years old.
Why?
Why? Because that's what the government wants you to do.
Just like
It's a distraction, bro.
just
That's
like
what
North
you want me
Korea.
to think?
That's a distraction.
North Korea is fucked up.
No, North Korea.
North Korea
They
is
can't
fucked
even
up,
get
bro.
their damn missiles out of the water.
But it's
let
not
alone-
all about the missiles, bro. You got to think about the culture. The culture there's fucked up.
I understand that, like right, because they're all oppressed and dude, it's like Russia back in well, actually not even Russia. Did they? I don't know. It's
Yeah.
like Auschwitz.
I'm not saying it's anything new. I'm just saying like it is what it is now. Like it's
Yeah, well, it's always been that way
North
there.
Korea's fucked up.
Yeah, of course. I think we should go in and do something. We should free all them damn people, man. Those people don't even know. They don't even have they don't got the Google.
They don't have Googles.
No.
They got North Korean Googles.
They got tablets.
Right.
Yeah, no, but it's just like...
Preloaded with all the news you'll ever need.
Okay, you know anything about Scientology?
And no Wi-Fi.
You know anything about Scientology?
I don't know shit about. All I know is
Okay.
Tom Cruise.
Okay, so what? Like, they're not even allowed Google.
Scientologist people can't use
They
Google.
can't Google. They have to use filtered. I just learned this on the Joe Rogan podcast. Sorry if you guys are too bored about that. Who cares? I don't give a shit. But everything that they have is filtered, right? And you know, you hear that and you're like, wow, that's crazy shit. It's like 10 times worse than North Korea.
Scientology has its own search engine.
Is Scientology like so answer me, is Scientology like an actual religion or is it a thought process?
It's a religion because they're tax exempt.
So this dude went on this crazy fucking tangent and did all this stuff, and some comedian, I can't remember right off the top of my head, said that it was a cult while this dude was alive, but then somehow he made it a religion, but then he died, and then it officially became a religion. So you can't have a religion unless your deity dies.
You're talking about L. Ron Hubbard.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he did die.
Didn't he write a bunch of science fiction novels? Like 50
he wrote
plus?
the most science fiction novels more than anybody in the world. He has
Okay.
he has that many books. So then he got a bunch of fucking nut sacks to follow him.
Not sex.
Yeah, to get and he convinced them that like they're from that they were brought here from outer space and all this other crap.
I mean, that's the same
like-
thing with like Mormonism, bro.
But Mormonism is a little bit different because
Like legitimately,
Well, no, maybe
I
not.
understand the claims for Christianity. I understand the claims for like being Muslim because at the end of the day, it is disprovable. Like you cannot go back that far and have accurate data to say this is not real. But I will say, and like listeners, someone's probably gonna fucking shoot me. It's cool. Like
I don't care.
I don't care. Like Mormons, I've disproved you already. You know, like Jehovah's Witnesses,
like right off the bat.
Yeah,
Yeah, when they say you
if I can trace,
they got magical underwear. Did you know that?
right.
They got underwear. They got
You
to
know what
wear
I'm saying?
24/7.
And the crazy thing is, like, when I talk to Mormons, not that I talk to hella Mormons. 'Cause,
Dude,
you
Mormons
know,
are cool.
Mormons are cool.
Nice
but
people.
The times that I have talked to Mormons, I've legitimately been like, do you really think this is true? And they're like, no, but this is just how I grew up. That's what every Mormon's ever said to
Oh,
me.
a lot of Christians
It's
say
their-
that too, though.
It's their comfort zone. It's their comfort zone.
Yeah,
And that's
for
why,
sure.
like, just recently, and I was talking to Mal about this, like, just recently, I've become comfortable with myself being fully agnostic. Like,
So you've changed not changed sides, but you believe there's a God.
Sorry.
I believe that there's
just changed
I believe
sides?
that
What the
there's a
fuck?
possibility of an entity that is unknowable and unprovable.
Unknowable.
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 Nobody
and
knows that
unprovable.
shit.
And unprobable.
Unprovable. I didn't put that
I
B in there.
know.
You disrespect.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to. So why'd you come to that conclusion, or what
Because
made you come to that conclusion?
It's facts, man. Like at the end of the day, books are not infallible. People are not infallible. And you're putting this holy Bible in front of me and saying, this is the perfect book. You will live your life in accordance with these things.
Because it says it is.
Because it says it is.
Yep.
So have you followed suit? Out of curiosity.
I'm
not. There's no judgment.
I'm not. No, for sure. For sure.
No, I was
Judgment
like,
all fucking down.
Well,
I don't know
no,
what you're talking
because
about.
no.
Judge.
No.
I don't want to speak for you, but
I'm judging you.
I mean, you can.
You can speak for me.
No.
and then
Well,
I'll tell
before
if
you
you're wrong.
do,
Okay.
before you do, just to let you know where like Chris stands. Okay.
Yeah, he's with me. We're
Right.
completely
So,
agnostic.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
there's
because
no judgment.
we actually looked that up last
Yeah.
week with the audio and the whole show we lost.
Yeah, we looked
We
up
did
the
talk about
definition
this,
and we
yeah.
were like, yeah.
That's me.
So she grew up very Christian. So like most of her values and the way that she sees the world is through this subconscious Christianic viewpoint. So it's a lot. So even though like with the talks that we have and stuff like that, I'm not necessarily trying to convert her to agnosticism because I think like she should
convert or die.
Because I've told her
Conform.
I've told her as long as you're completely logical and you don't expect me to agree with you, I will respect what you believe. But at the same time, if you come at me with like, this is how I feel in accordance to this is the facts, I will disagree with you, and that's all there is to it. But we've gotten to a point to where like, whether it's unbeknownst to her or not, like she's slowly shown more like semi-agnostic viewpoints, but she doesn't know how to say them because she has this Christianic lens that she grew up with since she was a kid, and that's not her fault. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing at all.
No.
I'm saying that's how it is.
Just like, it's genuinely the fact that 18 years of my life were spent in like schools where
They're drilling that shit into your brain.
yeah, and there was no like other option. There wasn't an option of
Was
being
there
like,
room for
you
question?
No, nowhere.
Tell listeners about that school that you went to where you literally couldn't go to the movie theater.
Excuse me?
Wait, what?
Independent Fundamental Baptist.
Oh, okay. So, Baptist is hardcore, man.
Shit gets real.
Yeah.
Shit
Midwest
gets real.
Baptist is very hardcore.
Yeah, that's almost like Sharia law.
You still didn't tell the
Close to it.
listeners though.
Just joke. But tell the
What?
listeners about your
About, like-
your movie
Oh.
theater
Yeah, about,
experience.
like-
Oh yeah.
About the
whatever.
fact that like your brother-in-law literally got kicked out of college because he had a glass of wine.
Did you go to the Christian college? I take it.
Baptist college.
Oh,
Yeah.
Baptist
He
college.
got kicked out of college
Kicked?
because he had a glass of wine.
Mm-hmm.
Out of
Because
college for having the blood of
this
Christ.
is what it was. Okay.
What a fucking dickhead he is.
Don't you know this is Jesus' blood,
Who
bro?
are you?
It wasn't even that anyone saw him drink a glass of wine. It was that they saw my sister buy a glass of wine who wasn't even enrolled in the school.
For him because they were
Bought
married at
wine.
the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's what did it.
Yep.
So what I think would be really cool,
Damn.
and I don't know if they'll agree to it, but her sister and my brother-in-law, well, your brother-in-law, they're coming up next week, and these are people that are still pretty much in that same
The straight and
lane.
narrow.
I would say so.
Wait, the same lane as far as like no rated R movies and no drinking.
No,
Is that what you're saying?
No. It's just they are the stereotypical American, as where it's like I believe in God, but I'm kind of gonna do whatever I want. You know, I think you guys should like literally ask them some super hard questions.
I think we could come up with some. Him
Yeah.
from his side, both sides. It's not like you're fucking hard line. You're not a stranger to both sides of the issue. Basically, is what I'm saying.
A stranger to I dabble.
Yeah. Me,
I dabble.
on the other hand,
I just do
I'm-
a little bit of gay porn. Just a little bit.
I'm all on one side, and I did go to church and shit like that when I was younger.
Yeah,
but
for sure. Well, see, I
all
grew
those lessons are so far gone now.
I mean,
don't
once
even
you
fucking
understand that,
remember
like
it,
you're
but-
going to church to listen to another man's interpretation of the same shit that you're reading, it's like, what am I doing here?
well, and so that
You turned on my Hey Siri, and she said, "Sorry, I couldn't find another man in your music."
I'm about that.
She heard, "I want to charge to listen to another man."
I got no men in my music.
It just came on.
well, I mean, don't you think like sort of like an ACF people are they're encouraged to explore for themselves and ask questions.
so-
Now I say ACF. The only reason why I said that is because the church that I went to before would ask you to do the same thing, but there was a time to where it was if you watched a rated R movie, if you did this, if you did that, you're out of our circle. And that kind of regime has kind of took over. I don't know what their stance is anymore. They might have changed, people change or whatever else. But so I kind of understand where you're coming from.
Yeah.
But like then you get to like the reason. So I was pretty much like, as far as churches wise, my belief in God is and Jesus has always stayed the same. But as far as church wise, I mean, you find any group, they're going to be imperfect.
Right.
There's no perfect group.
Yeah.
No matter
There's
who
no
you
perfect person.
Right, there's no perfect person. So and as far as Baptists go, yeah, when they're like, this is the truth. If you stray from this one hard line,
If you do not get baptized in this church.
right?
Stuff
And
like
if
that.
like so, I was at a Baptist church and I had a hat on, and this guy walked down the middle of the aisle and flicked my hat and said, "Take that off, son." I turned it around. I ain't doing no.
Yeah.
No, I mean, that's legalism, right?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
but, and so I was kind of done. When I went to ACF, it was a little bit different because one, they gave views. There were views that from the Bible that you can incorporate into your life and make your life better, right?
Right.
So my belief hasn't changed, but they also encourage questioning, but questioning and then trying to find the answer. You know what I'm saying?
That's two different things.
Well, no, they want you to question it. They want you
You to
just don't
question
want you
it,
to
but
stop at that.
but
no, they
find-
don't want you to stop at that point.
The issue is like with these topics, and this is the part that like no matter how many debates I listen to, no matter how many people I talk to, the the conversation always comes back to I don't know. That's why I have the mindset that no matter what you do, no matter how faithful you think you are at least 1% agnostic. Because at the end of the day, you cannot prove it.
Okay, this is truth, and I agree with you. And Christians will use, like, people say, well, Christians use the or Baptists or whatever use the term. Well, that's faith, right?
But what is faith?
But faith, exactly, like just
It's belief without the absence of
well,
proof.
exactly. Then that's but see, that's the way I feel about everything. I feel that way about atheism, right? I cannot tell an atheist, and I don't tell an atheist that he is wrong.
Right.
I won't do it because really, in reality, nobody's been to the other side and lived to tell
And
about
came
it
back.
and came back.
In a provable sense. We have
right.
stories.
We
Like
have
the people
stories,
that die
but-
for 4 minutes and get revived.
Well, that's
like,
different.
Right.
That's DMT
But
being
the-
released in the
the
brain
syn-
that makes you
their synapses could have
euphoric.
just been going
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, so what I'm saying is that I mean I agree with you to a sense. It doesn't make someone agnostic just because there's no proof in that belief. Just like I hear people like this one. Sorry, I'm going to bring it up again. Joe Rogan. This one thing that kills me about Joe Rogan. He's like, well, see, that doesn't make sense because 4 million years ago. How do you know? Were you there 4 million years ago? Okay, you're digging up stuff. Yeah, you may have some clues about what happened.
Yeah.
But I mean, your dating system's not perfect.
Yeah.
And you really don't know what was here 4 million years ago. And they're finding all kinds of weird shit next to dinosaur bones and stuff that shouldn't be there.
Yeah.
So don't even tell me that. So one, like it's the same with like the creation of Earth. People are like, well, I don't believe in creation. I believe in evolution. That's fine. I have no idea how we got here.
Mm-hmm.
I have no idea. I have no clue. I wasn't there.
Aliens dropped us off.
Yeah, sure. Fine.
There's
Whatever.
actually a theory going around in like astrophysics about that.
Well, there is. And actually it's been going around for a long time.
Yeah.
Have I said my theory on
Do
here?
it.
I don't think I have.
Do it.
No, go ahead.
So we've seen from our own history that we can measure and know that we just basically spread and we just destroy shit as we go. You know, we got to chop cheese down to make houses. We got to do this.
We're
we gotta do
cancer.
that, da, 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 da. We're kind of a cancer on the Mother Earth, whatever. My theory is that we were somewhere else and we lived with a different
Race. Or-
biological being, I guess. Not a race because we have races and it's just color, but
We're like
a
locusts.
totally different DNA structure.
Spreading from planet to planet.
Right. So we lived in cohabitation. We're like, oh yeah, this is cool. But then we started to do what we do, which is populate, spread, destroy, you know, and leave a wake of destruction. And this race of beings obviously didn't live the way we do or breed the way we do, whatever. And they're like, so we love you and shit, but you're kind of fucking everything up for everybody. So
Peace, we're out.
a select group of whoever got transported here. Obviously, we weren't too brilliant back in the day.
Or still.
Or space travel fucks the motherfucker up, you know, whatever. And they put us here. And then you know why we see all these UFO sightings and this and that and these unexplainable things in the sky is they're coming back to, you know.
Monitor?
Yeah, we dropped these motherfuckers off over here. Let's
Yeah,
Check
see what
on
they're
them.
doing.
Yeah.
So there's I was watching like a Neil deGrasse Tyson thing,
But it's not
and
some shit about Xantu or whatever the fuck the Scientology crap is.
Yeah, see, and that's the thing is no matter what you say or believe, like so people go like, you know what, Chris makes a lot of sense. Titty
can't
makes
give
a
it a
lot of sense.
name.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna start a church in Chris's honor in his name, and we're gonna preach this shit.
that's what happens.
But what I'm saying is like so like the Mormons, they believe in all this weird shit, right? About you know having like so many virgins on your own planet and populating it, and blah blah blah.
Why would you
Does
want
that sound
virgins?
crazy?
Why would you want
Oh,
virgins?
I don't
shit.
know. They don't know how to do
So-
nothing.
Why would you want virgins?
Time out. I had to go to the bathroom. I missed some shit here. My grandma's a Mormon. She believes she gonna get some virgins to some planet somewhere. What? I
Whoa.
missed that. What you just say?
Get it, Granny.
Yeah.
Get it.
That was like.
Get you whatever
'Cause, yeah, my
your
grand-
sexual orientation.
Well,
is.
they believe.
Well, my grandma is a
My turn
Mormon.
to pee.
Well, they
And-
believe that the men will have their own planet. They'll be their own god of their own planet, right? And then
No idea.
no idea.
No.
And then they have women there, and they reprocreate the planet.
Oh,
If
and
they got
we're
their
traveling.
own planet, why would they want to do it all over again?
I don't know. But
Well,
what-
because this time they can do
Okay,
it right
we're
without
missing
the
the point,
influence
though.
of other.
But we're missing the
BS.
point. All I'm saying is that what Chris's belief is may sound sane to some people, whatever. It's just as nutty as what anybody else
Yeah.
believes because we don't know. We really don't know.
We really don't.
I mean, I believe in like
Mine just kind of ties some urban myth shit together.
I
really,
believe in
you know?
creation because not creation as far as like there was no evolution. No.
When
I
is
believe
day one in that?
I don't in what creation.
Creationism. When was day one?
They don't say. No.
It's
They don't say.
just
So-
God was there and then decided to make something.
So
It was
all those BC
not really,
years don't
but-
count, or is it
No.
the beginning of the BC
That was
years?
that was used to let for time. So people are the thing is that God is not bound by time, right?
Yeah.
So-
No. Yeah.
Okay.
If
so
if he's this omnipotent being that he's
omnipotent,
supposed to be. Omnipotent.
omnipotent.
Sorry, man, I'm a little fucking sauce
No,
right
that's
now.
okay. Me too.
Omnipotent.
No, but what I'm saying is
motherfucker.
like as far as from where I'm coming from, and as far as being created, I believe in design because
beard. Wow.
you look at an oil field, right up north.
Uh-huh.
Isn't that amazing how that oil comes out of the ground, right? And that oil turns into gas, and the oil.
None of that is impressive at all. That's all man
But
bullshit.
what I'm saying is, it didn't just happen, right? It didn't just all of a sudden evolve into doing that. It took design. It took someone to do it. And I look around here, and it's pretty amazing at all the different stuff that are on this planet that are on no other planet, and then for us to be here,
No other planet that we know of.
regardless,
we
I don't
know of
even
other
care.
planets.
I don't even care.
Easy.
Say you find another one in a billion galaxies far away.
Yeah.
I don't even give a crap. This
Well,
this is amazing.
It-
You know what I'm saying?
It is amazing. I think I just took a piss, so I don't know the context of the conversation. But
Let's
like,
put it this way: the Mormons
all
found their
I'm
planet,
saying, all I'm saying is that
Mars.
I believe in design because I mean, look what we do all the time. We're constantly designing. We're constantly creating things and learning new things and doing new things. This didn't come out of thin air. To me, it didn't come out of thin air. You can't get something out of nothing. You can't. It's impossible.
Oh, so you don't believe in the Big Bang theory or whatever? But just
Maybe it happened that way. I don't know.
And then all of a
But
sudden there was
what
life.
I'm saying is like it could have been directed by a higher being. I mean, but in order for everything to be here how it is, this perfect. Now, granted, it's not perfect, but it's pretty perfect for life. And for all the ecosystem that we have, it's pretty amazing. And to discount a hand in that, I don't know.
I just have a tendency to think, and I've always thought this, unfortunately, for most people, that I think we just think we're a lot more important than we actually are.
Oh shit, dude! If you look at the solar system, and we can't even
Yeah.
grasp
Like,
the
at
size
the
of
end-
it. We
like-
are not that
Like,
important.
we think we're these special beings that some sort of extraterrestrial dictator just absolutely loves and is
So you
in.
don't think that the human race or any kind of other creature or plantation or anything like that on the earth is kind of special in a way?
I
all?
personally think it's special, but I think we as a human race think we're
Oh, yeah.
more important than we actually are.
I think it's the opposite. We think we're smarter than we actually are. We're dumb freaking monkeys walking
It
around
depends on who you're
with
talking to.
opinions, screwing over other monkeys for money in beliefs.
It depends
And
on who
the-
you're talking to, because if you're talking to people like Richard Dawkins, you're talking to people
Mm.
like Neil deGrasse Tyson, like the late Christopher Hitchens. They understood as best as they could where they are in the world, and the amazement. That's not a word. Is that a
Yeah,
word?
amazement's a
Amazement's a
word.
The amazement and the
Where'd you get that?
the
I want one
fact
of those.
and what was fascinating to them was the simple fact that they realized that they are just this small part in this
Oh,
big
yeah.
big picture.
Dude, for sure.
And if they're as agnostic, if there is a God, if there is like a hand in all this creation, yo, you showed your ass, bro. Like, you did your thing. But if there's not, I also understand, like, because how many planets have we found that can support life?
None.
None so far.
None, but there are some evidences
Yes.
of life. That's why we're going to Mars. I don't get that
like
shit at all.
one
We
of
should talk
Saturn's
about
moons.
Mars. We should talk about Mars.
So one of Saturn's moons, Europa, and we could talk about Mars. One of Saturn's moons,
yeah,
Europa.
Europa. I've heard about it.
Yeah, completely frozen on the outside.
Right.
But due to the vibrations while it's orbiting Saturn, we see that it shifts ever so slightly.
Sure.
So there's this very, very big theory that it is literally an underwater planet with like very little atmosphere. So it freezes on top. So if we can go over there and drill and somehow not contaminate it,
Wait, where exactly is this?
it's one of Saturn's moons.
So one of Saturn moons.
Europa.
How far is that away from Earth?
forever.
Right.
What, it takes 8 years to get to Mars?
Something like that. I don't know for sure. I just started doing my research on this stuff.
Yeah, for sure. And I understand that.
How long does it take to walk to Mars?
So-
Siri.
So like something else that's kind of cool, going back to kind of like with your theory about the idea of like we're kind of something else. We found remnants of like Mars debris in Antarctica.
And you
so,
would. Mhm.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
Bill
for
and
sure.
I has this rock that he bought from Mars, like from astronauts that picked it up.
He's like, yeah, Mars, I'll take 2 rocks.
he literally just became Donald Trump. I'd like 2 rocks.
Listen, I was thinking about building a
It'd be
Walmart.
so
I need some rocks.
amazing.
I need
You
some
send it
rocks
my
from
way, you
Mars.
get your payment in like 16 years. Gold bullion.
It's a good deal. It's a great deal. I'm beautiful. Everybody loves me. Mars, make it happen. Okay?
So he tested it, and literally it matches up the same with the debris in Antarctica. So there's this big theory because we found remnants of erosion on Mars from water, from possible water. So what if, and this is a big far-reaching theory, what if there's water, there's organisms? That means there could have
Correct.
possibly been a society there that at one time got wiped out.
That's-
That debris came to Earth again. Far-fetched, very far-fetched. I have
Very
nothing
far-fetched,
to
yeah.
back it
Sure,
up
go
with.
ahead, go ahead.
But this is just an
Yeah,
outlandish,
for
like,
sure. Well, just like most beliefs, but go ahead.
yeah. And then that debris comes to Earth, and then that starts the cycle of evolution. Because people, for some reason, think that the Darwinian evolution process is like this year-to-year thing.
No.
It's millennia on top of millennia
Right,
on top
right.
of
I was
millennia.
say that, yeah,
Little
that's deep.
slight changes happening every time.
But see, but theory is even more
No Neanderthal pooped out a human. Like,
more far fetched than creation. You don't understand what I'm saying?
so that theory is
When I say creation, I mean
an intelligent,
right?
extraterrestrial being
Yeah, either
that
which way.
decided, you know what, I'm gonna make this shit real quick.
No, I didn't say real quick. I'm just
I'm
saying,
not
I'm just saying.
I'm not trying to be disrespectful.
No. The
but
only
I'm
reason
saying
why I
that's-
think is like because I see design in what we do.
well,
in
yeah,
the
because
world.
you're a designer.
No. Well, everybody
Don't you
does.
know?
No, you know what
Don't
I'm
you
saying?
know?
Like people design.
You,
right?
the first thing you brought up was
in
oil
a way,
fields.
yeah.
This
fucker.
is. I mean, it's kind of perfect, right? The way we see and smell and touch and all this
For
other stuff. in
you,
it.
possibly, but for the person that's blind or for the person that's like,
Okay, now you're talking
Has no
about
senses.
people that were born to shitty hands.
They should have been thrown in the
they've
Spartan
been born
pit
in
of
shitty
babies.
hands.
Yeah,
We're talking
but-
I'm talking about humanity as
Okay.
a whole.
Yeah.
Like we can't say.
What about
that,
the only organism that can live in space, which is that little microbe?
I know nothing of
Okay,
that.
there's this like little.
Freeze dried ice cream.
No, there's actually
ice cream sandwiches.
they actually found a creature that can live in outer space.
really?
Yeah, and it's like I can't remember what it's called.
Probably from
Look
the
up
depths
creature-
of the ocean.
Look
Is
up-
it alien?
look-
I ain't looking shit up. I've looked up 5 things for you motherfuckers, and we haven't even gone back to any of them.
Fact checks.
I'm gonna
Bam.
look up my
okay,
balls.
you don't have to. That's okay.
I'm just
Literally,
kidding.
just
Poi,
spit
I'm
all the
joking.
facts.
What am
I
looking
don't know if they're going to be able to see
Pair.
it with the dark now, are they?
Creature that well, because the cameras lighted up.
Oh, is it?
That lives in
Pipe it
space.
up.
Boo boo.
Oh, does it? But yeah, it's like a little creature that. What is that?
The microscopic
Yep.
tardigrade,
Yep,
also
tardigrade.
known as the water bear,
But it's not.
is the
Water
only
bear?
is the only animal
Yeah.
that can
See,
survive
look
the
at
cold.
it. Yeah,
irradiated
look at
vacuum.
images of that thing.
Shrimp.
Oh, there we go.
Which that's a good
Oh,
example.
that does kind of look like a shrimp, doesn't it?
Yeah.
A really weird
So,
baby caterpillar shrimp.
but
so
what I'm
this thing
saying-
just has the capability of.
They brought it into space and it survived,
Where did they find
which is
it?
the only organism that they can
That's
find.
fucking amazing.
It is
I didn't
amazing.
even think about that. That we're literally just taking shit to space, just being like,
But that's what they're doing.
if it dies,
It started
It
with a
it
dog and a monkey.
dies.
But that's what they're doing with all kinds of things to try to see, the possibilities of. So I could see it coming from a different planet or whatever else, but
Mhm.
I don't know. It's just like the idea of
I w-
going to Mars and doing the whole
No, the colonization.
look.
That's what I was saying.
we
The
have
Mormons, they got their shit figured out already. Cool.
Everything we need here, literally everything that we need here. We got frozen water and dirt on Mars. You can't even take care of here. You think you're going to be able to do anything there with a handful of people on a little
Yes.
tin ship?
Yes, because
Get the hell out of here.
they're taking
You're smoking
visionaries that
crack.
have a totally different view
They're
on
not-
the world than we do.
They're not taking
Because all-
visionaries.
what
They're
are we-
taking nut jobs that want to sit in a spaceship and have their ass blasted out for 8 years and then die on a planet these guys are fucking, what are you
doing
Only
here?
anal in space.
You're sitting here blowing
Only
your ass out with
anal.
7 million other
If
people.
you have vaginal sex,
Guess
you
what I
will
do?
die.
Guess what I do? I recycle.
Vaginal.
I recycle. I ain't worried about it.
Vaginal. Vaginal sex.
But what I'm saying is, I don't think the Earth is in this huge problem that everybody says we are. I don't think it's caused by humans.
Which parts?
I'm talking about the destruction of the Earth, this whole cancer. It's not caused by humans.
Well, we have to have an impact, I think, but I agree with you that it's not.
Okay,
We've done this.
There's an impact, but when they say that,
let's just start wiping out humans.
When they said that meteors came and struck the Earth, and
let's leave right now. Let's start wiping humans out.
Darken the skies, killed all the dinosaurs. We had a new ice age. Guess what? Everything was gone, right? Guess what? It came back. All right? So get over yourselves. That's how look, people are like, well, we're not that important. Yeah. So much to the fact that you think that we are contributing to destroying this Earth. No, we're not.
We're really not that important. When the Earth needs to heal herself,
it will.
She will fucking
heal herself. And so people are freaking out about, well, what about your kids and their oxygen? Bitch, I live in Alaska.
Right? No shit. What's one of the
Holler at me.
What's one of the best ways to heal a wound?
You lick it.
No, you cauterize it.
Because I've been licking this thing on my junk for like
Jesus fuck,
and nothing's happening. It's just getting worse.
Teach me that trick,
dude.
You're off the hook, babe. If you can teach me that one. But yeah. So one of the best ways to cauterize a wound is to fucking you cauterize that shit. Heat.
Yeah. Heat.
Boom, boom, boom. And what happened? The Earth, we got hit by a meteor. Basically, a nuclear winter with a rock.
But you know
a
what?
6 mile wide.
That's the thing too. Is like talking about it is just to me. I mean, it's cool to talk about and it's fun to talk about.
Yeah, it comes back to I don't know.
But when people get like serious about it and like their theories, it's like, does it really matter?
I had a friend who
really
literally would like cry about this stuff, and I literally just look at him. I'd be like, "Bro, what are you doing? Like, cease this."
The angels fly away.
A little flat.
Fucking baby, now get up and go to work.
Right,
right.
He would
cry.
We had a job
He would cry.
I cried one time. I was like super, super hammered. I was like, dude, we drank like a fifth and a half of Jameson, and my buddy told him, I don't believe in God or Jesus anymore. And I was like, no, you know what? Oh, dude, I lost it, dude.
Really?
Yeah, but I was drunk for one. The next morning, I was like,
so like,
what happened? I kind of feel like an ass.
So like anything real at that point would have just been like
anything pretty much, yeah. But at that point, I was like, well, because I knew him my whole life, and I still kind of had that thought, that upbringing. You know what I'm saying? And what people got to realize, and this is what I like about most. I'm not going to say like use Christian's a broad term because you talk about Baptist, we're totally different, right? So people are going to make their own decisions. If someone chooses to go a certain way, so be it. Well, I mean, what do you really, Baptists will be like, that's it. He's out of my life. Take him off my calendar. No more Christmas cards. Fuck that guy. Yeah, real Christ-like, right? Go screw yourself. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense at all. So, like, I don't know. Have your own belief. I mean, Mason believes in evolution. Did you know that?
Yeah.
So it's like, when you hear that, like, oh, what, the song leader believes in what? So it's like, I don't know.
Is there really that big of a divide between people who believe in evolution and fucking?
Yes.
People go fucking nuts.
So there was this dude and this chick, and they were hanging out in this pond, and there's like this apple and this fucking talking snake. It's all crazy and shit.
And he's like,
hey girl, eat the apple. And she's like, oh, Adam, I'm so hungry. I'm sick of. I won't get too blasphemous, but you know what I'm saying.
The snake comes down and goes, I'm just a slithering snake.
Do
you want some apples?
Eat this apple. And then I ate the apple, and then, oh shit.
I'm scared.
I made him a rib. This is fucking weird.
And then I condemned the entirety of humanity to pain and suffering.
What are our fucking kids going to look like in 3,000 years? They're inbred fucking children. Weird.
And whoever came up with them having a pitchfork and a goatee, where'd that come from? Is that real? And wearing red?
That dude was just creeping in the bush like,
what weirds me out
are you guys
is like,
gonna fuck? She's eating an apple. I'm out of here.
He's the guy in the red suit on top of the tree holding
what
the
weirds
marionette
me
for the
out
snake.
is like
taking that snake with me.
in like in like Genesis and like the first few books of the Bible is like it always goes like Noah, his sons and his wives. Like, Nick, where do wives come from, bro? You're like 2 generations away from.
I'll tell you
like,
exactly
know
where I heard this really good theory.
Man,
you
that's
might,
your cousin.
that
bro.
you might enjoy.
You so nasty.
The
No, that
first
could be your-
order.
that could be your sister.
That's your sister,
That's
bro.
awesome. Hey,
Y'all
man.
were babies together. You can't just be smashed.
Dude, deep south. Deep south. And see, this makes sense now. Now I know why you married a white girl.
Why?
She can't be related.
Bro.
No disrespect.
Yeah. Oh, no disrespect.
No
Whatever.
disrespect.
Her family's doing the same thing. Yeah, girl,
Yeah.
marry him.
Oh, you
So that was the weirdest thing. Like, so I grew up with this connotation because my mom's kind of racist against white people.
Oh, that's cool. I want to
like
meet her. She would love
awesome.
me. This is one white dude she would love. I'm telling
You're
you.
probably right.
But I know some racist black people.
that
And
white
they love
dude?
me.
But,
But
like,
of course, you know when I leave, they're like, cracking.
of course. But like, my mom loves her, and her parents love me. It's really, really
But
uncomfortable.
Will they love your babies?
Probably not.
No. They'll be like, this one's a little
I don't
white.
think we'll love our
They
babies.
love our dogs.
Yeah, they like our dogs.
Don't have babies.
I feel
We don't
like,
want babies.
I feel like my wife and I are like the opposite, like sexual wise. I'm a white dude. She's the Mexican girl.
Nice.
And her family loves me.
Yeah.
And my mom loves her.
I thought
Yeah.
Mexicans didn't like borderline gingers.
Don't worry about
Mexicans
it.
don't like
That's what I heard, though. That's what I heard.
She likes this ginger well enough.
Ginger.
She was out
See, check it
climbing.
out, check it out. Blonde, ginger, ginger.
Whitney, Chris's wife, was out climbing mountains training
Schweitzney.
for the wall climb after Trump became president.
For the wall.
There's actual photo evidence on Facebook of her.
She's already here.
Fuck your wall. I'm going home.
I'm in Alaska.
Yeah, that's a long hike. Bring some beef jerky.
I'm not walking all the way there.
I don't need to climb your wall. I climb
I'm gonna
mountains.
stay here. They have tacos.
Tacos.
You know, I love doing that shit. I love like talking to my. I'm not fluent in Spanish, but I love talking to my grandma in like just the most awkward Spanish I possibly can. She'd be like, "Hola, Josue," and I'd be like, "Hola, Abuela."
Is that her name?
Como estater.
Is that her name?
No, like abuelita. Is,
You don't need to yell at it. But
Oh my bad. A little toasty.
He's
It's
grandma,
okay.
but he's doing it like derp.
That's
I
what
know.
I
Yeah,
do.
just
That's what I
derp.
do.
Spanish derp.
She gets so heated. She'd be like, "Habla bien," or "Habla no." I'd be like,
does she speak any English? Speak English?
She won't speak English to me.
But does she know it?
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, so she knows you making fun.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
She's the kind of she's the girl in the grocery in like the shopping
yeah.
mall going la 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 in Spanish, and then somebody says, "Man, I hate them Spanish speaking Mexicans."
Yeah, and
she's
she
sitting
know,
there
and
going,
she's like,
And she's like, mm-hmm.
"How do you say I'm gonna shank
gonna
that
m-
motherfucker in Spanish?" Because that's what she probably said right after that. She's like,
So you gotta be, you
"I
gotta,
don't know,"
you gotta be careful, man. You gotta be careful what you say around Mexican people.
you gotta be careful what you say around.
because they
anybody,
all
bro.
liars.
Yeah, and you never know.
They're all.
you
Oh,
never,
we don't know habla de inglés.
you never know which one of them relatives are gonna be mowing your
Stupid.
lawn, and then
And then they mow you.
and then they mow you. They go just. Oh,
You dead.
what happened?
No,
Oh, sorry, senor, your toe. Psh, And that's how I met my wife.
She was
So
mowing
you-
your lawn.
So you don't have a
kidding.
Oh,
toe.
It was her brother.
it was
Oh,
a
my bad.
oh,
That was
jacked up.
disrespectful. My bad.
It was totally
Even
disrespectful.
though about that.
Hey, do you want one of these? There's one over there. Or you can have some more whiskey. You want to have some more whiskey?
Yeah, just a little
Oh,
bit.
I can't reach it.
I think about it. You got like 10 minutes to figure it out because we almost done.
So I
Oh,
had this.
snap.
I had this buddy
You gotta ask me about
Totally-
Hood before we get off.
about. Oh yeah, I will. Don't worry
I gotta
about
talk about my nipples.
it. Okay, talk about
Nipples
So
and
much shit
dine.
going
it. Wait,
on.
can I say Mexican thing real quick?
One
Mexican
thing.
Okay, real quick. I had this buddy I work with, and he used to make these Mexican jokes and like talk shit about Mexicans. Like dirty, nasty. And he'd be like, "It's okay, I'm married to a Mexican woman." His wife was Mexican. Her name was Dora. We called her Dora the Explorer because she even looked like her.
Did she have a
Grown
backpack?
version.
Did she have a backpack?
She did have a backpack. She's a masseuse. Anyways, and she massaged me, by
What's
the
her
way.
phone number?
So it was a backpack table.
I need a massage, bro.
He used to say stuff like, "Woman, you stupid. You still got that river water in your ear," shit like that. And then like he'd be like, yeah, so we're all eating dinner, Easter dinner at my table, and this is the first time I invited his family over. Their whole family sitting. They got 2 kids, wife and him, and they're sitting there, and she just starts spouting off at something. He stops, and he puts his fork down on the plate, tink, and he looks over and goes, "You Mexicans are so fucking stupid. Why do you even just shut your damn mouth?" And my kids are like mid-eat stride, just like staring like,
Daddy, that's racist.
they're like standing like this, and he's like, shut up, like that. He goes back to eating.
we definitely have our interracial moments. We definitely there's
She stopped mid drink.
But that's what I'm saying is, does this give her the right to say? Does she say
No.
stuff? Exactly. Why would you do that?
She said it a couple of times. There's been but it was a slip up.
coming out.
It was a slip up because so
okay.
what she'll do to me, she'll go
She like-
knee ha. That's what she'll do to me.
Whoa.
That's what she does.
Yeah,
to me.
but niha.
that's what she does
But
to me.
niha, that's like Japanese or something.
But
niha
sister?
gisamwan.
But like every once in a while, she'll like slip up when we're drinking or something like that. She'll be like, "Babe, can you bring me another drink?" I'll be like, "Nah, go on somewhere." She'll be like, "Nigga."
Oh shit.
yeah, but that's different. That's
Well,
different.
yeah,
That's
that's what,
totally
like.
I mean,
interracial marriage.
and for all
couples,
you
like,
black
shit
people-
gets racist real
for
quick.
all you black
for
people
no reason.
and colored
I mean,
people-
no,
No,
in a
it
good
doesn't.
way.
Oh,
Like,
it's like,
for all you black people and like mixed race, all you people like that.
That are listening.
When you're not around, white people slang the N word left and right.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's to each
Yeah.
other, but you know.
I've seen it.
It's the only time we can get away with it.
Yeah, it is. It's like, oh, Jamal.
Hold on,
left.
what am I
What's
black?
up, nigga?
Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit.
Disclaimer.
Disclaimer. He was so proud. Last time we started recording, he's like, "So you ain't gonna talk about how finally you got a black man on this show?" And I was like, "Whoa, what?
What? No, that was on the little
That was on
trailer
the one.
/ exit.
Oh,
yeah,
was
she
it?
listened to it. Yeah.
Oh, was it?
I asked if I was
Dude,
like the brownest dude that's been on.
Yeah,
it.
that's what he asked.
Sorry, we recorded it twice, and I don't even remember.
That's
I
okay.
I
We've
worked,
done
slept,
pretty
and
well.
drank since then.
That was into the third hour of drinking and podcasting.
I was
Oh
just
my
like, hey
God.
man, let's order a pizza and fucking
Keep going.
No, that was me, bro.
That was him.
No, that was you.
Oh, I
That's-
thought- I
that was
thought-
that was my impression of you.
I thought you said
I like
I was
calling it-
totally like, let's go. I was like,
That's
no,
exactly
that was
what
me,
he
bro.
said. Actually,
I was falling asleep on the mic. That's what you.
Yeah, I didn't even care, bro. I was like, let's still order a pizza, bro.
You know what really bothers me is when you get a pizza and the two pieces of pepperoni are completely lined up.
Go.
Yeah, and then when they cut that shit, it doesn't quarter up right.
No, you're.
What the fuck you
Your
talking
nipples.
about? Oh, my nipples.
That was your segue.
That was your lead.
That was your
I didn't know how to
segue.
go from pizza to nipples and tits.
Oh my god, that was gonna
Nipple
Pepperoni,
tits.
supposed to be thrown in with your workout talk, but you guys just kept going. And I
Wait,
was
which
so
workout?
interested.
Oh, the
Yeah,
butt and
the
the
gym and
face
the butt and the-
Oh,
Oh.
okay.
that one.
Fuck! Now you put
dude.
me on the spot.
Well, I'm really sorry about the waxing. He says his chest hairs haven't grown back.
Not all the way. You
But-
can still see the design.
But
in
you
my
don't
chest.
check them, do you?
Yeah, a dragon.
No, man, like all these ingrown hairs and weird shit. No matter what I did, I just had rash
You
all
need
over
to
my
keep-
chest for months.
That's a problem.
Would you like him
Bullshit.
shaved? Shaved. I'm talking shaved down.
Like sheared all the way down. Yeah.
No, you keep it shaved. So he's.
She's like, "Fuck you! I shaved myself. Why would I shave this?"
You
no,
keep it
you. No, I'm not talking
shaved.
about her shaving
Keep
you.
him shaved.
Shaved.
No, you just tell him. Keep your ass shaved.
Shaved.
Keep your ass shaved.
Okay, let's do that then.
I'm just saying.
So what about your nipples? I'm very curious about your
Oh
nipples.
my god! So I noticed earlier. I was going to the bathroom and fucking in my bathroom. I have a big mirror in my bathroom. So I pee and I kind of move out to the side, flush the toilet, and I'm trying to get my belt back on, and I couldn't figure out where the hole was in my belt.
Is this a normal occurrence, Whitney?
Dude, I've been fucking emotional as fuck today. Okay,
I'm talking
maybe
about,
a little.
I'm talking
maybe a
about
little
finding.
blasted.
I'm talking about
That's real
folding the hole.
talk.
Oh, finding the hole? Nah, we got that covered. It's a belt
I
hole.
always like
Totally
that.
different.
Yeah.
Totally different. Belt hole is not a vagina. Otherwise, I'd be still in the bathroom with my dick stuck in a belt hole.
Belt hole / vagina.
Vagina. So I'm like, why can't I get my fucking belt like to clasp so I can get the fuck out of here? And so I'm standing in front of the mirror and I like pull my shirt up like to look at it because I can't fucking see, so I'm all fucking. And then I figure it out, and then I look up in the mirror and I look at my nipples. I'm like, wait. Take a step back. I'm like, my right nipple is lower or higher than my left. I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? Then I realized
I know
my
titty.
chest is developing differently from all my workouts and stuff that I'm doing. My right pec is getting bigger than my left one, so my left nipple is kind of doing this downward like. Oh god! My right nipple's like yeah. And I'm like, what the fuck?
My right
Are you
nipple's like,
sure?
yeah.
Are you sure that your shirt wasn't like pressing
Dude,
down on
I
one
am-
side?
I'm positive.
The only way to really tell, were you still
I've
holding your
showed
shirt up?
her.
Did you put your arms down and show
I've
her?
showed her.
You called her. You're like, bet.
Yeah.
bet.
Did you measure it?
What's up about nippers?
Nippers.
What's up about
Nippers.
nippers?
Did you get
Well,
him?
thank you for killing my story because this isn't the first time I noticed, but it just made me laugh when I saw it. I've showed her, yeah.
Did you lay down and have them surveyed? Because
Lay down?
Yeah. Well, yeah, survey.
The fuck
man.
you mean lay down?
You know, lay down and have them
Well, then
surveyed.
one's gonna be way over here looking at my armpit, and one's gonna be over here.
Yo, some people are into that shit.
Is your penis over there?
Some people
Nowhere?
are.
Okay.
Some people are into just like
Retard-
compass nipples.
My shit is like not developing the same way, but if it is, the
Cool,
fat's not
man.
burning the same way.
But
it's
what is
just
that?
fucking weird.
Some people got retarded fetishes.
Some
so
people, yeah,
whatever.
some
That's
people
like-
like weird
Yeah.
nipples.
I
I
bro.
feel like I'm like that chick that's got a B cup and then almost a B cup. You know, she's kind of like, where am
damn
I?
it.
She's just never
trying to
complete.
buy a bra.
Yeah,
She's upset because like no matter what she does, like she can't put a sock in one side because she ruins it. She can't like there's no
Right.
evening that shit out.
Just
You
nothing
know,
to do.
she just got
You
like
could cry into it a little bit. Maybe the foam will puff up, but then you remember you're right-handed, so you always cry into the wrong cup. Oh, now it's a D and this one's a
you ever see
A.
those girls that get those boob jobs and then one's like kink, and
Yeah.
the other one's like kink.
And how did you think that was okay, lady?
I still think it's hot. I like fake boobs.
Really?
I mean, boobs are boobs, man.
Well-
Hold up. You enjoy fake boobs?
Yeah,
I think
Yeah,
boobs
really?
are boobs as well.
Yeah.
But can you imagine? You're like,
Wait a
in the
second.
heat of passion, and you're like, oh, I got you, girl. I got you. And then you go over here, and you're like,
Well, where's the?
you're trying to reach up to get it. What the fuck is you have to actually open your eyes?
Right, and then that just ruins the whole
yeah,
experience.
then you're like, oh, there's her face.
You just put your pants on, and you're just like, I couldn't find your nipple. I'm leaving. You literally disrespected the whole experience,
It's all right. You don't like fake boobs?
huh? Man, I don't give a fuck.
Okay.
Not
you
saying
acted like it
Wow,
earlier.
yeah, you just
Okay.
gotta look from your.
Not
what?
saying that I've like
You asked
know.
earlier. You asked earlier. You're like kind of like shocked. Like, what fake boobs? What?
Oh man, I don't give a fuck. I just didn't know that about you.
Oh.
But man, titties is titties.
Just to,
Von-
I feel like that's a good way to close
Two.
the show. Titties is titties.
1, 2, 1,
Watermelon.
2, 1, 2.
Show is good. Show is good.
We didn't even talk
Eat that
about Dime
watermelon.
Hood.
Oh, wait, we
on
are.
top
We
of
are.
your
So
races.
so when you W racist, whatever, we're gonna be your number one supporter. We don't
you're
care.
not
If,
you're not even racist.
we don't care if you're Mexican. Yeah, I know you're not black, but you keep saying it. But Russian,
You do keep saying you're black.
whatever. You're. Oh, I'm half
Show me a
black. What are
picture
you
of your
talking
mom.
about,
Listeners
bro?
are literally gonna
Show
think
me a
I'm
picture of
old.
your mom. Let's see it.
Oh my god.
Yep.
Oh, does she?
Yo, this
I almost
is gonna,
asked a
this is
really
gonna be
bad
weird
question.
because like,
Why?
do you have a picture of my mom?
Oh,
Because you got wedding pictures?
oh, but
Your mom's gonna listen to this and be like, "You don't have a picture of me in your phone."
My mom doesn't like do.
I'll go on.
Okay, while
Just let
she's
me go on
looking,
Facebook.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you. So when you get out of the military, people don't know this about Joshua. He's a chef.
No, I'm not. I'm an aspiring chef.
That's right.
He's
a
why it was quick to be.
damn
Did you see her? She's
good-
looking through her phone for pictures. She's like, she heard chef. She's like,
I am a decent cook as of right now.
Yeah, but you are moving
Booyah.
into
He's a good
shepherdism.
cook.
But he is
Yes.
moving into shepherdism, and your
Shepherd.
shepherdism.
Shepherdism.
He's gonna
Shepherdism.
shepherd people into
Shepherd us
food.
to the food.
And your
Yes.
plan is to open up a
Slay
restaurant.
the shepherd, and the flock will
Yes.
be scattered. You know.
So
and
this
what
is my mom.
Wait, let me-
and, no, how
So-
you gonna pull up a picture and then
You
leave?
can't pull up a tag picture. It has to be a picture she posts.
Oh
okay?
my
People
God.
listening are like, these guys are on ADD or ADD.
They're
I don't
on the
know.
dregs.
You don't worry about us. You just listen.
I'm just saying.
Yeah. So I just took cooking seriously recently. Like I
He
don't
took
know why.
cooking serious recently.
sentence put together.
So how's your meth coming along?
That's his mom.
She ain't black, dude.
Let
She
me
looked like
see, let me
she
see.
looked like she
Let
got a
me see.
tan. She's tan on a boat. I'm on a boat.
I'm on a boat,
Mother,
motherfucker.
don't you ever forget.
Well, damn, your mom's hot.
Hey,
Whoa,
are
hey.
you into black chicks?
Hold it
What?
over, dude.
She's divorced, so
Hey.
like
Dude, yeah.
Single and ready
things
to
can
mingle.
happen. Single and ready to
Dude.
mingle.
Red, yellow, black, and white.
Hey,
If you can finish it, I'm not
Ricky
finishing it.
loves.
I'm not
the
finishing
little
like a sentence.
Ricky loves a little.
I'm not finishing a sentence
don't-
about my mother.
Red and
Like,
yellow, black, and white. I don't care unless it's
Yeah, if you agreed
Uh,
that your mom
right.
was
As long as
hot, I
it's-
would be
yeah,
a little
holy.
holy.
Aw.
I don't-
Mom.
Yeah.
Stupid. This is the
Mom.
dumbest thing in the world. Okay, here.
Okay.
You got the picture real quick? Give me the picture.
Here she is.
Let me see. Is that Will Smith?
That's a wax figurine.
Wax.
Of
Oh my God. I totally got fooled, dude. That looks like Will Smith.
nerd.
Okay, I'm gonna crop it. Here you go. Did you do this already?
Oh,
I
she's
think-
on the internet now.
I don't think
She's
I
on
put
it. Okay.
She's everywhere.
Here's Will Smith.
She's got a Facebook.
Damn,
it doesn't
that's
Yeah.
That's good, right?
he's kind of shiny, but yeah, that looked pretty real. First
listen.
glance, you're like, what? Huh?
Hold on a second. Oh, it looks like her and Will Smith.
All right.
It is.
Yeah.
She's like, okay, I'm not sure. Want to see a picture of my kids?
Showing it to everyone. Look at everyone in the studio. Look, it's Will Smith.
Do you want to see a
Fucking
picture of
Sandabooboos
my
mom.
cats? My cat's doing BLE at the salami shop.
Salami. Speaking of salami,
Yes,
your restaurant that you are going to open.
Will not
One day.
serve salami.
one day.
Okay, what are you planning on calling this?
So it's not going to be Dine Hood.
Oh, you changed
What?
it? It's been a
I
week.
told you. I
Dine Hood is
told
the
you it's
brand.
not going to be Dine Hood.
No. We were excited because
Mother
we had the whole
fucker.
plan about the decor inside, about bums laying on the floor.
No, you
gangsters
planned
wa-
that.
Hey,
The
hey,
gangsters
hey.
walking around.
You said that.
We will make sure they are clean actors. We won't just pull
Yeah.
bums in
You
for
have to
you.
pay them extra.
It's gonna be us.
So instead of dirt and soot on their face, we'll like rub chocolate and you can lick it.
Oh,
like
some
$1.50.
Nutella, yeah.
Lick the bum.
we'll be covered
Come
in
here.
Nutella
The bum.
and chunks of
Come here.
brownie and maybe some fruits.
I want to eat you.
You can sell.
Hummus. So the actual dream is to one day open up like an open fire type restaurant where,
Open fire.
yeah. So
Grill
there-
your own hot dog. Sounds fun.
Tonight's special is little weenies and s'mores.
Little
Look,
weenies
there's
and
stores out there
schmash.
make your own pizza. I don't fucking want to.
That's actually an ingenious idea. People show up, they pay like $5 to get to sit around your fire and eat s'mores and whatever.
There you go. All right, so your idea, sorry.
So there's a there's
it's a
there's a
restaurant.
fresh.
Because
There's a chef named Francis Malman who his like main specialty is like open fire cooking. Like not in a he can't cook in a professional kitchen, but what he would rather do and what he does is he travels around the world. He builds these gigantic campfires and stuff like that for people to come, and then he will cook.
Where does he do it?
So look, if you got Netflix, look up Chef's Table.
Oh, I see. I haven't seen it. I have it saved.
Yeah. So go to Chef's Table and then look up Francis Malman. He's on the first season, and this dude is like literally my culinary hero. I want to
So-
be this guy.
So in like 5 years, we're gonna see you on Netflix.
In 5 years, I'll probably still be in France getting plates thrown at me.
Oh, is that
It's
where
a-
you're planning on going for training?
So what I'd like to do is I'd like to take
No. The shrimp, it's all wrong. No.
You ruined the soup, you bitch.
your mirepoix look like turd doodle papa.
Doodle.
Pate, more like toupee. You.
I would like to go to Seattle for culinary school. Then after that, I really want to work at Francis Malman's restaurant in
I'd really like to work at the Francis
Patagonia.
shelter.
or Florida. And then after
Tonight we're
that,
having warm
I'd like to
beans.
go to France to like, you know, get
Busy.
it's like a barista with Starbucks. You got
So
to
what
you got to
do
do
you-
your time.
Question: what are you going to be doing? What are you going to be doing? Are you going to be following him
Oh,
around?
who, me?
No, the other.
Oh, yeah.
My
Are you-
other
you're gonna
my
be-
other wife.
You're going to be following him around?
Yeah, probably.
Oh, you almost look like Princess Leia because her head's so small and
Thank
those
you.
buffs are so big.
Ironically,
I've
she's
heard
kind of
that.
like
Whoa.
Whoa.
So
That's
what
not
she
what I
wants to
meant.
you should tell him what you want.
Nobody
to do,
knows if Princess
ultimately.
Leia's muff was big.
Did you say muff? Did you say muff?
I sure did.
Well, all I got to do is say 1, 2, 3.
Good night. Good day.
That was it.
Good evening.
Peace out.
Good morning. Buenos noches.
Happy Monday, senor.
Buenos dias.
Run for the border. I'm gonna build a wall.
Cue the music.
Oh, my face.